Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome everybody to another CVC live stream. Welcome people from YouTube watching this in the future. Be doing our CVC grind today. Today is personal rewards 400,000 minimum is the mark. Probably go over. I will be away for the second half of CVC, so I will have to do a little bit more points in the first half. So, how are you guys doing today? Why are you alive? Barely alive, my friend. Definitely up very early. That's how you do it, man. Rise and grind. Rise and grind. Let me just check my... Yep, my camera settings are off. All right, let's go. Yeah, good morning. Welcome. Morning, good morning. Let's do our stuff. What do we got here? I am energy capped because I actually didn't spend my energy from the day before. So I've been capped for a little bit. But a significant amount of energy. Usually I don't leave myself capped, but a significant amount of energy that I don't want to spend. Nice start to the day. We got a sacred shard. Hey, good morning, everybody. 7:41. I'm late. It's 3:41 for me. 3:41 a.m. I went to sleep about 3 hours ago. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Hey guys, what's up? How's everybody CVC doing? All right, let's do the tag team first. $641 Toronto. Hello, East Coast. I'm from the West Coast. Living the dream. Wish I was working from home today. That would be a little bit nicer. Hey JD, what's up, man? What's up? That is a trippy looking snail. How are you so good at the game? Like, must be years of experience and trial and error put into it. Yeah, I spent a lot of time on the game, so that increases my knowledge of the game. I've been playing the game for many years, so that helps. And yeah, like, you know, just stay connected to the game, so I learn something kind of like daily, and have a lot of people around you that know more things than you, and you learn from those people too. I don't know everything. I can't test everything, right? You definitely need smart people around you to learn to. That's why it's super important, guys, to find yourself a good clan, find yourself a good Discord, learn from people that are smarter than you. Because for you to do it yourself, it's going to take forever. Good morning, Alberto. Stay healthy with 3 hours sleep. That is good advice. Thank you. I'm probably going to take a nap in the middle of the day, so it works out fine. Thank you. Incenza from 2x Voids. My account is over 2 months. That's a really good Lego for a 2-month-old account because she brings the AoE decreased defense and the weaken. So she's going to definitely help you out. She's a great champ. She's not, she gets less great, as your account gets stronger and stronger. But in the beginning, he's a really, really good champion. Good morning, Morocco. How much speed do you need in your Seer for hard Doom Tower last stage? The fastest champion in Doom Tower, I believe, is 261. Your Seer doesn't need to be that fast, but you need a team that can kind of control that team. 261. Like, let's say like CvC is not the fastest champion in Doom Tower. I forgot which one was. But yeah, I think it's 261 or 266 or something. So, you know, your team member should be around that. Should be around that speed. But Seer can be like 190, can be 200. It really depends on how your team is built. The fact that he is Canadian. Canadian have unfair advantage. I've been following you for a while, and I recently joined your Discord. I'm doing pretty good in the game. What I have and the time I have, just need help with Arena. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, Arena. I mean, the thing is, you can be good in Arena one day, and then 3 months later, you can be not good in an Arena. It changes, right? Because it's PvP. At the end of the day, you just do what's best for your account. And I mean, yeah, general advice for Arena. It's tough. It's tough, right? Like, I can say a bunch of stuff, but honestly, it comes down to your roster, what you have for your roster, what you have for gear. Like, there's some general strategies, but it's gonna be account dependent for sure. Quick question: how do I build my Farrakhan for the current Amius rotation, or should I use him? Usually for Amius, usually you bring champions that are less squishy, I guess. They can kind of take it more of a hit. Farrakhan is neither, like, usually like I think Farrakhan, like, if you're bringing like full team ally attack, you should be bringing in like damage dealers almost. For him to bring in like, I don't know, 4 supports and 1 damage dealer or something, it's probably not really worth it to bring him. But to build him out, really depends. Like, most of your damage is going to come from your poisons, your HP burn, War Masters, Brimstone. So you definitely need high accuracy. I forget what the accuracy check is on Amius, depending on normal or hard. I forget. 300, 400 accuracy. I don't remember. Have to look that up. Hell Hades stage tool is a great tool for that. But he can help with like poisons and HP burn and stuff. But you need him to be tanky. He needs to be able to take a hit. You can get through all the way on normal. Nice. Doom Tower hard. Yeah, Doom Tower hard. Your team probably needs to be at least 200 speed at least. Once you can start getting to like the mid hard Doom Tower, like level 50 or 60, then you're gonna need more than that. Probably like 250 speed. That's when it gets really hard. The middle of hard Doom Tower is when it's like a big jump. Your champion luck is awesome. Yeah, it's good, but it hasn't been very good this year. So, and honestly, it hasn't been like super good for like a year or so. I joke that ever since I pulled Taras, it hasn't been that great. But yeah, not bad, not bad. Yo, Popovic, what's up, man? Zoki here. Hey, how are you? I remember Zoki. Thank you for helping us out for the Hydra teams. Aren't you guys have not blessed me with decreased speed, increased speed? Yeah. That means you need to do it with 2 champs, that's all. It's really tough, right? Because you can't make up decreased speed, increased speed with like sets. Like, if you don't have a provoker, you can go farm a provoke set. If you don't have, you know, a hex champion, you can go farm a curse set. But if you don't have increased speed or decreased speed champion, you can't really, farm a set for that, right? They should probably make a set for decreased speed, increased speed. Why not? Can you show your Encore build? I'm building her right now. Don't know how to gear her. Yeah, sure. Yeah. There's my Encore build. I don't really use her that much. She's mainly for arena. So the two pieces here are basically like HP pieces. So for example, it's probably going to be I think I was using just like stats here. So it'll probably be, oh, they're equipped on somebody? Yeah, they were equipped on somebody for Centranos. So this is probably the build I have on Ancora. So 292 speed. So just fast, 2-turn stone skin. That's about it. She's good, but she's mainly for arena, and I haven't been playing arena that often. Yeah, and haven't had a chance to use her, so. But you could also do 1-turn stone skin and 1-turn bolster set. That works too. Well, not 1-turn bolster set, sorry. 1 bolster set and 1-turn stone skin, sorry. I pulled Godseeker Neri at one of my voids and won the Ninja 6-star. Wow, huge. Is it a waste to build Ninja or Sand Devil 25? The good thing about Ninja for Sand Devil 25 is that it's very flexible. So you can build them with the build that works for Sand Devil 25 is just high damage, and the speed range is pretty high. So it can by high I mean there's a big variance that Ninja could be. Like he could be like 180 speed up to like 270 speed or whatever. So any speed range there. And then for gear, it's just basically full damage. He wants to die on the first hit. So he's actually very flexible for Sand Devil. And yeah, I would definitely build Ninja for Sand Devil, I think. You got the 6-star there, so you can do 6-star Brimstone. That just guarantees you a little bit more damage. I have every free champ except Deliana and Simple. Other than that, not many arena champs that I'm aware of. I have Krila, but that's one of my 3 Legos I have pulled. But I do have Archer. You have all the free Legos? What's a free Lego? That's like Sun Wukong, Ultimate Death Knight. You have Armans. Armans is really good for arena, obviously. There's Doom Tower reset, but I just finished normal level for a first time. Hey, congrats. That's a good one. That's a good good feeling progress there. I pulled Lazurius on my free play 10 hours ago from 2 primal shards. Congrats. I am jealous of Lazurius. He's a very good champion. Should I build him in Stone Skin or Savage? Ideally in both. Yeah, ideally in both. Him in Stone Skin is super annoying because in his base form, he's a reviver. So he's super annoying in Stone Skin. Personally, I find that if I'm playing Lazurius, like, I would prefer him to, not have Stone Skin. And I think his damage is probably, he can probably do enough damage, like without Stone Skin, maybe without lethal, without Savage, sorry. But yeah, Stone Skin makes him like a million times more annoying. Oh, am I playing on the test server? Oh, oops. Let me see. Oh, I have the little thing. I was doing a video. Forgot to move the little text there. Thanks for mentioning that. And core Narcissus not good enough for your B siege teams? I don't have Narcies. That's the problem. I have Ancora, I have her 5-star soul. I don't have Narcisse. I was short on her on Narcisse's guarantee voids. I was short voids because the week before I pulled for Yumiko with my Mercy up. So I pulled for a 25x chance at Yumiko, and then I didn't get Yumiko. The funny story is I got Georgid, and then usually, you should be happy, right? Because you got Georgid. Georgid is a good champion. And everyone's like, "Oh, you got Georgid, stop whining, blah blah blah." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't need Georgid. I don't need Georgid, right? I either want to not have Georgid and get Yumiko, or not have Georgid and saved up and got Narcisse. Like usually, I don't pull for Yumiko on 25x outside of events. I think it was during CVC that I pulled for Yumiko, but it's only because I was close to Mercy. But every time I look at my Georgid, I think about the Narcisse that I lost, because Narcisse would have been more impactful than Georgid. But yeah, I just don't have Narcisse, so feels bad, man. Let's see. I'm about 10 months in. 1 key ultimate. Yeah, Ultra Nightmare. That's great. How can I get an account review? I do the reviews from my Discord. So on my Discord, I basically have a channel for people looking for reviews. I don't do them very often. I do them about once I try to do them once a month. Sorry, I'll get you guys the link if you guys are interested in coming over to my Discord. That's my Discord link there, so you guys feel free to come over, hang out, get involved in like giveaways and all that stuff. And then I do have a takeover channel where I offer like 1 free takeover a month, or I try to, but it's going to be on a there's no, it's not like a lineup. It's just I just pick whatever account I feel I can make some content on, and that's going to be the #1 priority, is making content that I feel like would be interesting. So if you have like, a very bad account, that could be interesting, right? Or if you have a really good account, that could be interesting too. So there's no criteria. So, and it's not random. It's definitely chosen. So definitely swing on by if you guys are interested in that. No fusions. Oh, that sucks. So you've been playing since simple. You've been playing since simple, but you have no fusions. Very casual player. You think the stream chat is delayed? No, I'm just slow reading the stream chat. Sorry. I'm just slow reading the stream chat. I'm running 2 accounts. You see I'm running 2 accounts, and then I'm reading stream chat right now. How is the highest tag team arena got the easiest battles? It's because everybody in this level is they're coordinated, right? So during CVC, everybody in the highest level, you don't get to the highest level by slacking off. So these people are all like, sweaty, try hard people, myself included. I don't say that as a negative, but these people are coordinated. So during CVC, if you're a sweaty tryhard in this game, you're just gonna put a 1-man defense and let everybody farm you so that you sink really, really low in the standings, and then everybody else is gonna have their 1-man defenses set up so that they can sink as well, and then you just farm each other for easy points. Tag Team Arena is the easiest CVC points per gem investment in the game. It's more efficient than like running Spider. The problem is Spider is faster, but it's not as efficient. It's not as cost effective. So tag team is the most cost effective in terms of points. And the higher tier you get, the more coordinated everybody is, and that's why you see these 1-man defenses. So getting here is not easy. but once you get here, it's good. I have 3 years and I think 1 or 2 months free to play. Do you think it'll be fun to review it? I mean, there's a lot of people that have really good accounts or really interesting accounts that I just can't get to, man. Like, you know, one guy, you know, I work full time. I don't play games full time, but I feel like I play games full time. And then, you know, obviously I'm a, you know, clan leader, cluster leader. I play 2 accounts, so I only have time to do so many. There's tons of people that have great accounts, or, you know, accounts that I want to review, but I can't review everybody. Like, you know, I want to make a video for as much as I can, but yeah. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Everybody, it's a case by case. Some days I feel inspired. Some days I look at an account and I'm like, hey, I want to check this guy's account out. You know, I want to do something on this guy's account. And some days I don't. So yeah, so it really depends. And there's, you know, gonna be days where I don't do much, right? Be like, yeah. Some people, you know, some people say, oh, how come you don't do anything on their accounts? It's like, well, if I did stuff on their accounts, I wouldn't be, you know, for example, I wouldn't be able to play on my own account. Like, if I'm playing on somebody else's account, I can't play on my own account. I can't do stuff on a test server. I can't make videos. You know, I can't go to sleep. You know, whatever, right? Like this stream, like right now we're doing the stream. It's, you know, I woke up at 3:30 in the morning and I was already late for the stream. I only slept for about 3 hours. So, and then I gotta go back. I gotta go to work. I don't go to sleep after, you know, this stream. Like, my day's starting already, right? But I definitely try to do a lot in a day. But yeah, it's not that good, especially if you're not getting that much sleep. Let's see. Reflex or Relentless on Bad L and Sill. Still works pretty good in Relentless. Reflex would work better on Bad L, in my opinion. Tickle, have a nice stream, Mr. Streamer. Love the content. Thanks, man. Thank you. Jan says he's 120 days in. I just managed to clear Ultra Nightmare. Great. Yeah, reaching Ultra Nightmare is the best. Demitha and Arbiter last, and book Demitha to CVC. Grats. Yeah, that's really, really good. Getting Demitha, getting Ultra Nightmare is very important, especially early on. So good job. Did I just lose a champion? I did. I lost Kymar. Why? Did you see IPR got matched with GNL? They're gonna throw credit cards at each other. Oh, I didn't see that. No, that's gonna be wild. Yeah. IPR is hard to beat, man. Like, it seems like they got everything. They got everything in the game, right? They got the, you know, the big credit cards, they got the big Hydra scores. Yeah, they gotta be one of the craziest clans for sure. 2-month new player. Should I book Ninja or Warlord first? Oh, that's nice. That's interesting choice. Both those champions are really good. I'm not sure. I think both of them would, yeah, both of them would benefit from books. Oh, that's nice. That's a tough choice. Tough choice. Should I book Ninja in the end game? Depends when you use him. Personally, I don't use him that often, but he is useful. Like, I use him in like Phantom Shogun. Would he be better with books? Yeah, he would be better with books, I think. I don't know. It really depends. It really depends. Depends what you need him for, right? I wouldn't just book a champion for the sake of it. It really depends what you need him for. And how many books you have, right? You pull cardio from the 2x. Congrats. He's a great champion. What should you be aiming for? It depends what you use him for. Like, if you use him for arena, they're probably best in stone skin, at least 1 turn stone skin, and then super fast. If you use him for Hydra, he's a great champion for Hydra too. You probably build him with full crit rate with some damage, but you want him to be tanky enough to survive. You could build him in 9-piece protection. That's a very good set for cardio. Yo, 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 what's up, Kevs? New member from the clan. Welcome, Kevs. Welcome. What is the best blessing for 6-star ninja in Hydra? If you build ninja in full damage gear, probably Crushing Rend or Nature's Wrath. Those can give him significant damage boost. Like build him like just a nuker. He can hit decently hard. Most people just kind of write off his actual damage and just say, oh, he only contributes his HP burn. But if you just build him like full damage stats, he actually does pretty good. So you can gear him and spec him out like a normal damage nuker. Yeah, so Crushing Rend, Nature's Wrath could be really good on him. If you want something that's like kind of like a boss, more versatile boss killer one, maybe take Brimstone, because Brimstone's just really good for like a lot of things. Like if you use them for Phantom Shogun, Iron Twins, Brimstone might be the pick because it's extra damage. You could also use that 6-star ninja against like Amius. 6-star Brimstone would be really good there. They fixed Dungeon Diver. You have to work for it. It's so stupid, man. Don't even talk about that. That Dungeon Diver stuff. Hey, Sheeny, what's up, man? IPR wins. Sorry, Sheeny. I miss you there. What's up, Sheeny? Sheeny in the house. You have 2 accounts, free to play random max account, one in a giveaway. Oh, you have okay. That makes sense. You have a 1 account. That makes sense. I don't know if I could play somebody else's account, to be honest. Like, it just wouldn't be fun. Because, like, like, I remember when I first started this game, I was gifted an account, much more progressed than my own, and it wasn't fun to play. Like, yeah, it wasn't fun to play after a while. My faction wars. You have a 50 books. It really depends, man. It really depends where you want to use your ninja, but obviously booking him out, it's going to be worth it if you have a lot of use for him, but it really depends on your account. Can't really say. Hey, Sammy, how are you, man? Catching an early stream. How do I get a review? You have to come to the Discord. You have to kind of put your name into the channel, and then it just kind of gets picked. Like I said, I try to do once a month, but the list is pretty long. What's the thing that gives you the most points during CVC? That's a good question. It's kind of spread out. I try not to spend too many gems, if that makes sense, if that's possible. Like I try not to spend too many gems. It's pretty spread out, I would say. It's pretty spread out. I do at least 400k per CVC, but it honestly depends. I don't watch it too closely. I think like Tag Team Arena probably gives me like 75k out of 400. Crafting probably gives me like 25 to 30k. Maybe I'll book out 1 champion, and that's like 30k. Faction wars, Iron Twins, Clan Boss, that stuff all kind of adds up for some extra points. And then the rest of it probably just be like energy related, and then yeah. But I won't be here for the second half of this CVC, so I have to front load some of my points a little bit. So I'm going on a short vacation. Vacation. So yeah, I have to plan accordingly. I might miss the fusion. I don't know, but I don't think so. I think I should be okay. Do you have any tips for Fire Knight? I'm stuck on a mission to clear 14. You need multi-hitters, and then you need turn meter control. So anything that says decreased turn meter is good. Anything that has more than 3 or 4 hits on the skill is good. Keep in mind you need accuracy for that kind of stuff. You need accuracy to reduce turn meters. So even though you're on level 14, you still need like 140 accuracy, generally speaking, to to debuff the boss. Sorry, missing on chat here. Good gear, crushing rend is better. If gear is still in progress, nature's wrath is better. Okay, that's good to know. Climb in, power 450. It's going against Immortal Elite. So this will be an easy sit down loss for us. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, matchmaking, it's hard to be perfect, right? Because then, you know, we all have our way of like trying to work around the matchmaking to make it as beneficial as possible for us, I think. So there's definitely like, you know, you can game the matchmaking a bit in this, a lot actually, in this Raid Shadow Legends, right? I mean, this is gonna happen in CVC, it happens in Hydra, it happens in Siege. Can't get away from it. And then I think even in you know, obviously even in Live Arena it happens too, because people like sandbag, they like lower their ranking. Some people don't care about their ranking, so they lower their ranking in Live Arena, and then they just purposely farm like lower ranks. They don't care about win rate and all that stuff. Good morning. Yep. Good morning and good luck. Yep. Need something to get through my own 3v3 farms. Yep. Nothing better than watching somebody else farm 3v3 while you farm 3v3 yourself. It's so mind-numbing. Is Spider the best for CVC points? I'm pretty early game. I can only do stage 25, 300 days in. Yeah, I mean, you know, Spider's gonna cost you a lot of energy. Like I said, personally, I try not to spend that many gems for CVC. And, you know, it's pretty easy not to. Like, I think for most people, you just save up everything for CVC and then you just go ham, right? Like, if you have a champion to book out, that's like 30k points usually. Personally, I don't really farm Spider that much more than the other dungeons. My dungeon farming is pretty spread out. Like, I think in my lifetime, it's mostly pretty even. Ice Golem would probably be the least, but I've been farming Ice Golem more ever since. Obviously, Hydra is more of a focus because reflex gear, curse gear, provoke gear is all very good for Hydra. Some people have tried to convert me many times. I spent 1,000 gems to finish that 2-day Dungeon Diver event. Oh man, that's bad. Yeah. That Dungeon Diver event's so stupid, man. And how they try to fix it, again, equally more stupid. All this looks good. What's up, Nasin? How are you? Do you know multiplier of new fusion is good as damage dealer or trash? What time is it? I can't talk about it yet. So that's that's the end of that. Spider the best for CVC. If I can do 25, I'm not high rank. Yes, I mean you can do Sand Devil. Sand Devil 25 is very good. A lot of points come from like crafting. If you have a lot of crafts, that's gonna be pretty good. What I like to do before every CVC is basically like clean out my stash, so I have a lot of gear stash space, so that you can use it for crafting space. So you just craft stuff, and then you can just cleanse all the stuff you don't want. Enjoy the stream, dude. Was on Nubs and dropped for lunch. You hang out for a bit. Sounds good, man. Welcome everybody. The audience numbers has jumped up a bit, so just welcome everybody to the stream. We're just doing our you know, PR CVC grind here. It's chilling out, so hopefully you guys are having a good day and chilling out with us. Thank you. When does an embargo lift? I don't even know if I can say that. But there is an embargo on information, so I don't want to say too much. I hardly find dungeons at all. Still not done with Sand Devil and Shogun and won't be for a long time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hardly find farm dungeons anymore. Yeah. That's how they invalidate old content, by making new content. Why you can't say it? Because somebody can clip my stream, send it to Plarium, and get me removed from the content creator program if they want to. because I can't say stuff, because you're not supposed to say stuff when they tell you not to say stuff. So that's why. What's up, Loki? How are you, man? Got lucky with Manir Demitha, day 60. Nice. Yeah, definitely work on those for your Ultra Nightmare team. Have a good stream. Fuse Mikage today. Congratulations. Mikage is very fun and very good. Has Plarium given a statement since? No. It's funny because I was going to make a video on like kind of like a follow-up to the whole Dungeon Diver fiasco, because I did send a message to the community manager before I posted my own video. And then within about 90 minutes of me sending that message, they send out the Dungeon Diver fix. So I don't know if they knew it, because I sent the message roughly about when they open. So the timing of everything kind of lines up to, hey, I'm coming into the office on Monday. I see this guy's message about this Dungeon Diver having a shortened duration. And then they're like, oh shit, I need to fix this. And the only way to fix this is by making another Dungeon Divers, which is the stupidest thing like ever. It's honestly the stupidest thing ever. And I've never seen them like do that, where they basically just, you know, tack on like an extra event. You know, I don't know. Like it feels like they did it on purpose. It feels like they did it on purpose. Because there's never, I don't know. I don't know. Please, Plarium, say something, right? Like explain what happened. Like just tell us like the intern like transposed a number or something, you know what I mean? Like tell us what happened. Like how did this happen? Because like I said, there were many videos that were done on Friday showing the 3-day Dungeon Diver, and then, you know, on when it launches it has 2 days. So was this, you know, what the hell, right? Like, and then their fix is to make another Dungeon Diver, which is dumb. What they should have done was basically, like I was thinking about it, is that they should have notified people as soon as they found out. The problem was that it happened on the weekend, so maybe nobody's working at, you know, Plarium or whatever. But what they should have done afterwards is probably give everybody 100 free points. But I was thinking about this, that the damage would have been already done to people like, you know, frantically trying to finish the Dungeon Diver to finish off the 5-star Titan, for example, right? So the damage would have been done. So giving somebody that has 1500 points an extra 100 points, it doesn't really matter to them. So you're not going to make everybody happy, but having them have another event that has like stupidly high requirements for 2 days, I think is just like a totally wrong way to do things, in my opinion. What they should have done is probably just given like free points or free energy. Like give everybody like 1,000 energy to make up for 1 day that they fucked up, right? Like I think that's the least they could do. But having an event and saying, here, you guys can make up 100 points by spending, I don't know, fucking 2,000 energy a day or whatever it is. It's just dumb. Very dumb. What blessing will you give a 5-star Gala? Not sure. We have the Gala Master in the stream today. Sheenie's in the house. Why doesn't Plarium make infinite gear space? It's a server issue. They can't hold that much memory, because they pay for sure a server space, right? So they can't pay for that. Thoughts on Emic? Emic's great, man. He's one of the best fusions of all time, to be honest. Yeah, he has unkillable. He has cooldown reduction. Great champion taunt. Have you played around with your Teox yet? No, I haven't. I just made him 60, mastered him. I haven't even geared him out. He's on my other account. He's on my alt account. And honestly, like the split of attention that I give for these accounts is very divided. So I give most attention to my main account, which I'm showing on the screen right now. But I have an alt account that basically, you know, I still keep going. And I still play it at you know, I still play it. It's in a tier 6 clan. I still do 400k, whatever. I still do all the fusions. I still do all the events and whatever. Like that's, to me, like that's like autopilot cruise control. But I don't put any effort into that account. Like I don't, you know, maximize builds. I don't do like serious, you know, things on that account anymore. Basically just a farming account. But yeah, I haven't played with Teox yet, unfortunately. I just have to gear them out. Yeah, no compensation. Do you think there's still going to be a soul event before the fusion? At this rate, probably not. They're probably not going to drop something mid CVC. I was really hoping that they would, and they have been doing that relatively consistently. I'm not going to say that they're not going to do it soon. They might do it during the fusion. That's definitely possible. But I'm looking forward to a soul event for sure. Stone event. They could just add the points to the fusion warm-up as compensation, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, there's a million ways for them to do it, and the way that they chose is dog shit. So it doesn't make sense to me, but it is what it is. Luckily, like for me, I'm not involved in that dungeon diver because that was the event that I chose to skip with my extra points. So that's why I didn't really initially realize what happened until later on when I saw that it was ending. And I realized what was going on, and I was like, oh my god, this is so bad. What happened with that dungeon diver? They posted it as a 3-day event, and then they changed it right when it launched without any warning. And then when I assume when they came in the morning, they figured out that that event shouldn't have ended in 2 days, or they set a trap the whole time. I don't know. The freaking schedule's been out for over 2 weeks. Like, and then you don't, you know, the mistake happens. No one is notified. And no sorries were said. They never said sorry. It was our mistake. They don't really explain what happened. They just say like, oh, here's an extra event. I don't know. It's the first time this happened that I remember where they try to fix an event by adding a new event, like kind of just randomly. It feels like it's a rush decision, to be honest, but somebody probably made a decision on Monday as when they came into the office. Built your Artax for solo food farm? Nice, crats. I haven't had a chance to use her too much because, like I said, I don't really farm that many dungeons, like for gear. Their management is one of the worst I've seen. Yeah, so funny. Somebody makes decisions. They probably make it very hastily, without much thought. That's my thoughts. Why doesn't they give them free stuff? Well, they wouldn't be in business if they gave free stuff all the time. But obviously, allowing us to suffer with the lack of free stuff makes people buy stuff. So they probably found the reason why. Mineral stats and unbooked 210, 90k. Yeah, that should be okay in Slayer gear. Yeah, RX in my RX is in 4-piece Slayer gear. Like I've free to play Slayer gear, right? Like it's like garbage Slayer gear. But it works. It works. So the more damage you do, the faster a run will be though. The new fusion video comes out today. Perhaps. Perhaps. If you're keeping 1,500 pieces of gear, you need to refine your cell filters. You're keeping gear you never use. True. That is true. Yeah, I'm pretty notorious for keeping too much gear. My reasoning is because I can't farm back gear that quickly. Obviously I can because I can farm like the highest levels, you know, whatever, farm it super fast and stuff, but I would prefer not to, right? Like you know, if I wanted like a banner, for example, and then I get rid of like my only banner with like maybe like, you know, a single roll speed or no roll speed or whatever, and I needed a banner. I would prefer not to go and farm a banner, you know, spend energy that way. So in my defense, I keep a lot extra gear around because I don't really want to go and farm those pieces again, even though I could. That's the thing. But I definitely keep a lot of pieces I probably shouldn't. I think most people have that issue, right? It's a shame that the missiles don't have any CVC point value. Yeah, it's a shame that there's no soulstone chase happening. So you still recommend not claiming Mithras souls until there is a soul event. How long are they claimable for before they expire? They shouldn't expire. They should go to the inbox. Yeah, but I'm not 100% sure. You can definitely wait until the calendar expires. So the Serpent event is not going to expire for another 2 days. So you can definitely still claim it. Although I'm not sure. I haven't ever had a soul enter my inbox before. But I assume it would enter your inbox. But I haven't had it myself personally done that. So maybe somebody else has. If they've let, you know, like a soul enter the inbox by not collecting it. But maybe collect it before the Serpent Titan event ends in like 2 days. So our new hound is Ninja. That's a good meme. I've seen that. Did they say sorry? I don't think they said sorry. I remember I was reading it and I was like, what the hell is this? Freaking nonsense, man. Let me see. Did they say sorry? Due to the shortened time frame of the previous dungeon event. Look at this. Due to the shortened time of the previous Dungeon Divers event, we are announcing an additional 2-day long dungeon event. This event will contain 100 Titan points. Oh, they did say sorry. I missed this part. So stupid, man. Fuck. So stupid. Dumbest thing I ever heard. Slayer, lifesteal, no accuracy. Yeah, that's the only way it works. If you don't run lifesteal, you need the accuracy for the stuns. I probably sell too much gear, starving for silver. Yeah, that's another thing too. I'm not starving for silver, so I don't feel like the desperate need to clear my stash. Point are counted when it goes to your inbox, not when you claim it from your inbox. That's true, yeah. I had a soul in my inbox. Okay, thank you for confirming. They said sorry, but not sorry. Just pull the Georgiad. Congrats. You guys pulling souls? You guys, sorry, you guys pulling stones during CVC or pulling shards? Man. Congrats. Oh, look, it's 4:30. Is it 4:30? I'm seeing uploads happening. Never mind. Sorry. What time is it? Probably go back to tag team after this. Do some crafting too. I ended up pulling shards for the points and found out about the new event. Not enough stone skin accessories to use with lethal. Yeah, I mean, I still can't make a lethal stone skin Georgiad. My Georgiad's just in lethal. Used an Eternal, got some Wukong 5-star. Oh man, I wish I was like that lucky with stones. But stones are such a long shot. It's hard to bank on them for anything useful. Guy in my clan who pulls shards whenever he gets them. Just got his 3rd Void Lego in 2 weeks. My soul can't handle it. That's funny. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough seeing others get super lucky. but it is what it is. You can't really control it. You just gotta be happy for them, right? Oh, congrats, bud. Like, you know, what can you do? All right, back to tag team. So this is kind of what I do. Like, you know, you do tag team until, you know, all the one-man defenses are gone, and then you do something else. I'm forging 200 pieces of lethal and slayer gear right now, hoping to get something good. Yeah, good luck. The last 2 lethal sessions I had wasn't very good. Feels like the gear is definitely stalled out a bit. You're gonna be a hater? Luck never lasts. It's true. It's true. Can't be lucky forever. What gear do you keep? I see you deleting 6-star epic with perfect substats. Yeah, I don't keep a lot of gear. I try to be selective. Definitely some of the pieces from like the sets that we don't use, like Fury set, for example, like, you know, you don't need to keep those anymore, right? Like, I have like lots of like off pieces that are really good, like, but sometimes I take a chance on like a legendary piece with like speed on it, and then I'll try to go for like quad speed. But I'm getting to the point where I have lots of those kind of pieces, where I have like a good amount of like triple and quad speed offset pieces. So getting to the point where I don't even bother with them, because yeah, you just don't use them anymore. Like, even like normal spider accessories, you're definitely not going to use them anymore, because you're looking for like merciless or stone skin accessories, right? Or protection accessories, like, yeah. Sorry, I gotta run down this energy a little bit on my other account. How's the damage on the fusion? Is my embargo lifted? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah. So damage on the fusion from my test. So my video is live. So now I guess we can talk about the fusion stuff. He's not bad. He's not bad. I don't want to be too harsh. He's not bad, but I don't know what people are expecting. For some reason, people are expecting Trunda levels of damage, which is, I don't know where that came from. But I've heard that a lot, that people are expecting him to do like Trunda level damage. But that's not the case. But he's not a bad champion. He's a good champion, I think. Is Brahma worth building? He's good build. He's worth building if you need to do faction wars. Yeah, the embargo is lifted. Quad speed is like a 0.4% chance. Yeah, I have tons of quad speed stuff, but you still take those chances. That's the thing. Even with 0.4%, you still take those chances. Especially if you need like just random fast pieces. Hey Lammy, how are you? Is he Rule 2.0? He's better than Ruel, in my opinion. Yeah, Ruel's very conditional, right? Like his Hex ability requires like 4 champions under Hex for his double hit to happen. His Hex ability is also a 4-turn cooldown, which is significantly worse than 3-turn cooldown from Scorig. Scorid. Is he better than Holzering? That's a good question. Holzering is actually really solid too. He brings the decreased speed and Hex, right? I think they're probably similar. What about the second Dungeon Diver for Fire Knight? Did you review it? Yeah, I was gonna make a video just to wrap up the whole Dungeon Diver fiasco. And then I got kind of tired, like physically tired, just being mad at Plarium, because Plarium just, you know, we were just talking about it, right? They gave an apology that was like total bull crap. There was no compensation. It's just crap. If you need the 100 points, then maybe it's a good thing for you, but you know, the damage is already done, right? Most people were scrambling to finish the first dungeon diver, and then they never announced the second surprise dungeon diver until the first dungeon diver was over, which is awful. If they announced the second dungeon diver was happening before the first one ended, that would have made more sense. So then people can plan, right? This is so stupid. Like the way they like, it's just dumb. The way they handled it, so dumb. Comparable to Mary Annex. Mary Annex, I think, is not good. She's not good. She doesn't deal damage. She doesn't deal enough damage. Like her base attack is so low. It's like 1300 something. She does bring decreased defense and hex on one move, 3-turn cooldown, which is good, but I don't think she deals good damage herself. Yeah, check out my video, guys, on the showcase. Let me know what you guys think about him. I'm just gonna give you guys, you know, quick preview of him. But I don't think he's a bad champion. I think he's pretty good. And I think most people write him off, right? Most people write him off, basically saying like, if he can't do Trunda level damage, then he's out. But I think he's good. I think he's good. Physically being mad, yeah. Yeah, man, like you get tired of it, right? Like I made the first dungeon diver video like 90 minutes or 2 hours before they announced the dungeon diver fix apology, and I was like so mad, right? I was like, this is so fucking stupid, and I spent the whole day being kind of like okay, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this. This is ridiculous. And then by the time I had time to sit down and make a video, I was like so physically tired, like just, you know, the day and like thinking about what, you know, being mad at Plarium, and then I was like, I'm done. I don't want to make a video anymore, you know. Just physically tired. I was wondering, as I have a Holes Ring, as not sure I really need this champ. I'm endgame. Yeah. I think because Holes Ring brings decreased speed, it might be Holes Ring that's better. So I would say that. Can you show me your speed? Need to make new Fire Knight Hard 10 team. My Alaz is too fast for the waves now. Okay. Here is the breakdown for this team. If you guys are interested, you guys can pause the video or whatever, but I was away from the game for about a year. It used to be normal to get gear champs for non-set items. Now it seems to have shifted away. Are no set builds gone? No set builds still work if you don't have the proper sets, right? Of course. So it depends on your account. But getting the set bonuses is very strong. So people obviously try to get the set bonuses. But it depends on your account, right? If like I still have no set bonuses, no set builds, like for a Cold Heart, for example, like just random pieces. Some champs I just have random pieces. Like I showed my Sifi the other day, and she's like my fastest champion. She's 413 speed or whatever she was, and she didn't have a single speed piece. She didn't have a single piece of speed gear on her. She was rocking like 2 quad pieces that were just from random sets. She's rocking like a 3-piece perception set, like protection set, like 2-piece like perception set, you know, all that, just random gear on her basically, but no speed pieces at all from the speed set. So it's still relevant. It's just obviously set bonuses are just way stronger now. Waste resources. Nothing does trend to level damage, even Teox. Yeah. That seems like a problem, right? Nothing deals trend to level damage. Oh, no big deal. Let's not fix things. If you have Mishinaki, skip fusion. I mean, if you have 3 Mishinakis, you should probably skip the fusion. Mishinaki is the best champion with Hex in his kit, right? For dealing damage, right? So you have 3 Mishinakis, then yeah. But the fusion is very good in terms of having a built-in Hex for a damage dealer. He's very good. Thanks for all the tips. I'm a spender, but I'm getting better once I start watching your videos. I improve my farming because it's more efficient. Still tons of things to improve. Yeah, it's good. Actually, that makes me happy, right? Like, this game is very enjoyable without having to spend money in this game. The problem is switching from spender mentality to non-spender or low spender, because when you start off as a spender, you get used to certain things. You get used to, stacking energy. You get used to having, and tons of energy, tons of gems, tons of resources, and then suddenly you're not spending anymore, and then you don't have those resources anymore. You have to kind of shift the way you play and shift your mindset a little bit. So that's the hard part for spenders. But this game is super fun without spending a single dollar in this game, because you don't need to. You don't need to progress. You don't need to progress more quicker, kind of. That's kind of like the point I'm saying. Like, when you're paying for progression, it's like you're speeding through the game, but you're playing a game to play a game almost, right? I don't know. It's the fun in the journey instead of the destination, I guess. But that's at least my opinion. You're getting garbage. What's garbage? Carnage, I assume. Two nuts is like cheating. Yeah, two nuts is insanely good. How far are you on Marius missions? I'm actually on the last set. I'm halfway through the last set. I haven't put too much effort into the Marius missions. Like, for example, like, I just kind of do things that are convenient. So I'm not like spending extra energy or extra gems into doing the missions like a bit quicker. Marius is a good champion. I should probably focus a little bit more on trying to get him. But I'm not gonna, spend extra energy to go out of my way to finish the missions faster. I just kind of let it happen right now. Right now I'm stuck on a live arena mission, but I've been stuck on it for a couple days, just to show you guys how much live arena I've been doing lately. Just not much. So, Ducker Pierce, which champion to build? I like Duck or Tyrell. I like Tyrell because he does bring the A1 attack down. So if you need him for clan boss, he can come in and do some work there. But his decreased defense is on a 4-turn cooldown, which is not ideal. Yeah. As a mid-game free-to-play, do I invest in Seer or Ninja first? Oh, that's a good question. I think Ninja will probably do more work for less effort. Seer, I find, won't be as good if you're early in the game, because she needs decent gear and she needs a team to go with her. Ninja, he doesn't really need like super strong stats for him to be really good for you, especially for killing bosses. So. You need Mishinaki. Yeah, Mishinaki is awesome. The game encourages spending, and CCs encourage it in some aspects. Having access to the top champs. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's levels of FOMO, right? Like when you see somebody else playing with like, oh, cool champs and cool teams and all that stuff. There's definitely gonna be FOMO. Haves and have-nots, right? People with the haves and people with the have-nots. And then it's gonna, I get it, man. Like, I get it. But a lot of this game is kind of like a puzzle, right? Like, you try to solve the puzzle with the pieces that you have. And that's kind of like the fun of the game too, right? Once you have all the pieces for every puzzle, it kind of takes away the fun of the game. That's how I see it. Yeah. Why did you lose your Steam for LA? I basically lost a lot of my arena focus after Narcisse. Narcisse came into the meta and really changed things up, because he countered some of my champions really hard. He made arena really, really hard for me. Like because he counters like the shield champion, so he makes Duchess worse, he makes Necrit worse. He also counters my Taras really well. So he was making Live Arena really hard for me. And then obviously right after Narcisse, Armans came. Armans not so much was a negative because obviously I can use Armans too. But also what was happening was that people were getting way more mythical champions. And that's kind of when like Galathier starts showing up more. So all these combinations like of things happening really like power crept my account. So my account's just not as good anymore. Like at my peak, I was like 160th in Live Arena. But now I'm like 600 or something. And basically like another thing is like the schedule. I just don't have time to play super late. And that's kind of like the only time I can play. And when when it's late in the day, you kind of don't want to do like sweaty, like infuriating, like Live Arena stuff. Like to me, it's not like the things that are infuriating isn't really like sheep or anything, because personally, I find sheep like a good thing. For myself personally, I know like obviously like big spenders, they don't like sheep because it gives the game RNG for worse accounts to catch up. But I would, my account is worse, right? So I need that level of RNG to compete against like an insane account. So for me, sheep is a good thing. But what I don't like to do is like play against like, I don't like to play against an account that I have literally no chance of beating, like ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, LA just became like way frustrating to play, so I just don't play it that often anymore. And that's why I'm like been stuck on like a mission. I have a 30 win Live Arena mission that I've been stuck on for like a week because I just haven't done any LA. Like that's about it. Yeah, I don't stream on Twitch. I don't stream on Twitch. I used to. I'm a partner streamer on Twitch. I used to stream, but not anymore. Just got Elva from Revive Quest. Hope she can carry in Faction Wars. Oh, she's massive carry in Faction Wars. Yeah. Yeah, there's always a threat, right? There's always a threat of Narcisse. So I can't. So there's a bunch of champions I can't pick early for Live Arena. So for example, I can't pick Rhodos. I can't pick Duchess. You can't pick Necrit. And those are like some big parts of my roster, right? And I can't even pick Warlord early. That's the thing. I can't pick Warlord early because if you pick Warlord early and the guy shows up with a Yumiko, your Warlord basically does nothing. Or if you pick Warlord early and the guy shows up with Mythicals, your Warlord does nothing. So you see how my roster basically got power crept into like nothing, right? Like I leaned very hard on like champions like Warlord, Necrit, Duchess, Taras, and now those champions got a significant like drop in power after like Narcisse and Mythicals, and then like so big that I felt it. I knew it was coming. That's the thing. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming probably like when Mythicals were announced. I was like, okay, so Warlord's going to be useless in like a year. Like not useless, but he's going to lose a lot of effectiveness. But I didn't think of another Void Lego would give me such a hard time too. Like Narcisse. Narcisse definitely gave a really hard time. Especially when you just pair it with Ancora. Yeah. It is what it is. I'm not salty about that or anything. It is what it is. Another thing is just the time commitment. I just don't have it. Are you doing LA enough to get your promos monthly? No, I'm not. That's the thing. I'm not playing LA that often. It's in a bad time slot for me, and I just don't have the drive to do it anymore. Lately, what I've been doing is just kind of like going in, winning, or instantly leaving. I just instantly leave some fights because there's no point in trying to slug it out. I still try to keep my win rate. That's the thing. I have loss aversion when it comes to games with win rates. So I try to keep my win rate up as high as I can, right? So when I know that it's gonna go down, I have like this weird loss aversion or performance anxiety. So it makes it a little bit harder to like click go and just play. You're at 5700. I don't even have CV, dual, or mythical outside of Mikage. Just need to regear and strategize. I agree with you on your point. Yeah. Yeah, no, like, you know, big props, right? For people making it happen with less. I don't want to say that I don't have anything, but it definitely makes it less enjoyable. But I definitely have way more than most. So I don't want to seem ungrateful for that, for sure. You have a 6-star soul for Ninja, for Hydra, Witch Blessing, Nature's Wrath or Crushing Ren. What do you think? Somebody was saying good gear, you take Crushing Ren, otherwise you take Nature's Wrath. Was a teaser video from a week ago or so from the already released Mythical. I'm not sure. Yeah, they haven't really said anything about that. Lady Kimmy from a Sigurd Shard. She is good. It depends on your account. She's good. She brings the decreased speed, turn meter up, accuracy up, block buffs, so she can do work in Hydra. She can do work in Arena. She has a Doom Tower aura, which is kind of weird, but at this point, with the second DD event, Plarium is texting how much crap they can push down. I still think Warlord is better than Yumiko in LA since he also pushed down Terminator. Yeah, the Terminator is really nice. Yeah, Crixia has hard counter. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Like I said, right? Like, you know, there's a lot of champions I can't pick early. So for me, the only champions that are kind of like safe, like generalist picks is like Sifi. And obviously Taras to some extent is still probably the best damage dealer, right? The other one I find that I pick much less is like Rhodos. Even though he's in like, he probably deals the most damage for my damage dealers because he has a full faction guardian, he has a +1 empowered, so he's my strongest damage dealer. But I actually don't pick him very often, just because there's the opportunity to do so doesn't happen that often. For me to pick him kind of like safely. So yeah, my main damage dealers are basically like Taras, Harima, and Wukong. Wukong I find very very effective. Just because he does bring a speed aura. If he dies, he can come back. So like the stat differential for survivability doesn't really matter, as long as he doesn't get block revived or whatever. But you can literally outplay you OP, and then Encore revives and Narcissus blows everything up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it happens. I don't have Tarichka. Yeah, I don't have Tarichka, so I just have Taras. No Marichka. Yeah, like I know I'm supposed to be grinding primals. But that's how little time I have, right? So the only time slot I can play live arena in is basically like after midnight. And for my day, like I've usually my day starts at usually about 4:30 in the morning. So if I'm staying up after midnight, I kind of don't really want to do LA. You know what I mean? So it's really hard for me to like pull myself up to do live arena right now. Yeah. This is kind of why I haven't been doing Platinum Reset, because Reset happens at 1 a.m. for me. And like I said, my day starts at 4:30 in the morning. So, you know, the last thing I really want to do is pull myself up to do that. And I understand, like, you know, obviously I'm missing out on the grind for the primals, but yeah, it's just really tough. So maybe when the live arena, when the daylight savings time shifts back 1 hour, so instead of starting at midnight, I start at 11 o'clock, I might be able to play more live arena, right? Do you plan on playing Fateless? That's a good question. I haven't been really keeping up with it. I'll definitely try it. It looks great, but I don't know much about it right now at this point. To be honest, I'm not a big game hopper. I don't hop games very often. So I usually stick to one game. So for another game to like take my full attention, it's gonna be hard. I can't play games casually. That's what I found. Like in my life, I can't play games casually. If I get into a game, I have to get like, get myself into a position where I'm really good at it. Did you pull CF Necrate, Warlord, etc. during 2x events, except for Taras? Yes. I pulled Warlord during... I think I was pulling for Georgia, and then I pulled Warlord by accident. Georgia was a 2x and a 10x for Georgia. It was around Christmas time. I pulled Warlord. Necrate and CF came in the same pull session. It was during a 2x, I think for a fusion or something, and I pulled them very randomly. So it's kind of crazy. But yeah, talk about hype, right? Like, I think it was during fusion. It was like for a fusion requirement or something. It was during a 2x void. Taras I pulled during a 10x or whatever it was, hitting Mercy and all that stuff. Yeah. Obviously, very lucky, right? Have you pulled and built Quintus yet? I do have Quintus built, but I don't really use them anywhere. I think his best spot might be Hydra. He does really good in Hydra. His A1 hits really, really hard. So if you pair him up with like ally attack and stuff, he does lots of damage. But I haven't been using him a lot. Seems like my roster is pretty full up on like, even for Hydra, like my rosters are pretty kind of set. It's gonna be hard for like a champion to like break into like some of the teams that I have built. What's left? 6 silver keys. Do you think it's worth it to spend 150 gems on Sunday for 6 extra keys for twins? Yes. Yes, for sure. Yeah. Even if you don't farm twins every day, which you should with your free keys, you can like almost make it up by farming like one day. Like I guess just with the just farming Sunday, because farming Sunday is like farming the equivalent of 4 days, right? 4 days worth of rewards because everything's doubled up. Welcome, welcome. Reset is 4 a.m. here. Yeah, that's, that's not happening for most people, I think. 5 minutes left to live alpha gameplay of Fateless. Okay, would be interesting to see some gameplay footage. Hopefully they don't take too long to release the game. We're going to join for Discord. Here's my Discord link, guys. So if you guys are interested in joining my Discord, just a place to hang out. I do giveaways on the Discord occasionally, and if you guys are interested in like takeover stuff, I do have a channel for takeovers, but it's going to be, like I said, I try to do one takeover a month, so it's not going to be something that is going to be super quick, let's say. So yeah. We'll skip every game, which is like raid for sure. Yeah, all or nothing. Yeah. List of other new champions released today. There's only the fusion and then 2 other pieces. So I made 2 videos today. I think I've released them at the same time. One is for the fusion, and then one is for the pieces of the fusion. So it's going to be a traditional fusion, guys. It's going to be rare champion into epic champion, and then fusing the epic champion into the fusion. So yeah, make sure you guys check those out. Thoughts on next fusion as DPS? I said it is going to be, he's a good champ. I don't think he's bad. I think people are expecting too much, but people will find him useful for sure. Feel bad for myself to pull nut both ancients and sacreds. Peeps always make fun of me for not having no nut. It is what it is, man. It's if you, yeah, it's he's probably the best fusion of all time, or at least the most impactful fusion. I think even more impactful than maybe like Arman's. Armans is really good too, right? Armans can probably help you carry through any wave-based content, but Nut is just so important for like killing bosses. Yeah, it's tough. Hopefully there'll be more champions in the future to help you catch up. Who is better, Ninja or Oboro in Hydra with Mikage? I think Ninja does more damage, but Oboro does bring AoE decreased defense, so maybe you need that more. But I think Ninja does more damage. That epic is perfect for my clan boss team because I don't want to use Hellborn Sprite. Does both hit hard? I didn't playtest either champion. Just went through some of my thoughts and then the description of the champions. I didn't have time to playtest them. They feel kind of self-explanatory. I don't think they would hit particularly hard. The epic is HP based champion, so I don't think HP based. Don't think he's gonna slam hard, but yeah, I didn't get a chance to test him, unfortunately. But yeah, he looks like a good champ. The epic looks like a good champ, especially for people progressing. Hopefully the game doesn't suck. Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Epic dog confirmed for fusion. No. Alpha video is about to start any moment. Cool. The epic is a new dog. No, it's not. It's a skunk. It's a skunk. Come on. Come on. These dang provokes. All right. Let's do some crafting, I guess. End the day. Do you think they need to reset LA or change it? I don't like the way that the points infinitely climb up. At some point, it's going to be so ridiculous, right? Like, they have to foresee that. They probably need to make a new tier at some point. You know what I mean? So something needs to change for it in the future. Because it's just so ridiculous. Nice. 6-star and Korra. Yeah, reset would be cool. Let's do some forging here. 300 pieces. All right, let's go. What's the 2x boost? Oh, you know what? Shoot. I forgot about the clan quests. Clan quest, guys. Don't forget about this. Guess this one. I can cap out like artifact enhancement pretty easily. HP burn on enemies or spiders. I guess this one's pretty easy. Increased speed buff in classic arena. I think that one's pretty easy. Is there an easier one? 5. Oh, here we go. This one's the easy one. Okay, there we go. Okay, we're good. Hey, we got energy in the shop. That's nice. Crit rate charm is nice. All right. Rank charm is fine. This gear is fine. Energy, save it for another day. All right. Back to some crafting. Your gold 1 in LA You often get matched up with Krakens, cold brew, Kraken account, and it's so frustrating to fight that type of player. Yeah, it's tough, right? Like we were just talking about like gaming's, the matchmaking and stuff. There's definitely going to be people that, you know, tank their accounts and try to get the easy fights in lower tiers. Gotta have to brush it off, unfortunately. Gonna be impossible to avoid those situations. Yeah, so crafting, you know, crafting is going to give you guys tons of silver. And then sometimes gives you some good gear too. But for me, like, resilience is basically just a silver farm. You have to do your faction wars, of course. Look how many points I'm getting, right? Like, I get a lot of points from doing this too. So I think somebody was asking me where I get most of my points from. You know, I get a lot from crafting. Sorry. Do you sell all of those artifacts? Not all of them. Most of them I will sell. I'll show you guys how I filtered this set. But it's going to be pretty restrictive because this set is very basic. It's kind of like a filler set. The only thing that's good about it is that it's only a 2-piece set, so you don't really need to, you know, it's good for some extra stats for some, you know, tier C champions, I would say. It's not even good enough for like tier B champions, but it's mostly just a silver farm. All right. Okay, so what I would do is basically go 5-star. All 5 stars going to be gone here. 5-star, sell all. So 5-star, sell all. 137 pieces, sell it instantly. All 5 stars gone. 6-star, rare, sell all, gone. Epic. All right, so epic. This piece probably gone. Oh, this is a pretty decent glove. No speed, but it's pretty decent. Savage glove here, so definitely keep that. Nope, all those are bad. Kill stroke. Nope, those are all bad. I actually farmed up a decent glove. Sorry. Shoot, my head was in the way. I farmed up a decent glove here actually, so we can roll that up later. In terms of legendaries, this one's garbage, so all gone. We literally kept no pieces from all those resilience pieces. We made, I don't know, 6 million silver or something. Yeah, so we'll finish off the rest of this 100 here. Select all, sell all. Yeah, almost. What sets don't you use or that are trash? Frost, sleep, fury. What are the other ones? Yeah, there's a couple that are just not very good. Just not, you know, I have to keep some pieces because obviously like I do some testing, so I need to have some pieces so I can test things. So I try to keep like one set, for example. In terms of crafting here, like the sets from here, resilience is one of the ones that kind of gets auto sewed. Perception can still be good, so I don't want to just needlessly throw it away. Affinity breaker is pretty niche, but I don't have any good sets in Affinity Breaker. Untouchable is not very good. Like, it's fine, but it's not as good versus since Stone Skin's been out. Fatal is okay. You can fill out some sets with that. Frostbite can be okay too. So I got a bunch of crafts I can do here. Bloodthirst, not very good. Guardian, it's okay. Guardian's okay. So I don't want to just throw these away. Fortitude, probably just throw these away, to be honest. Lethal, obviously one of the best sets. Craftable sets. Instinct, I actually didn't even craft these. Bolster, it's good. Defiant, Righteous. Yeah, so I actually have a couple of these crafts. They're just not like insane sets. These sets are like good, but they're not like insane. Obviously, I craft the insane sets. Lethal, Bolster. Instinct is decent set, but 4-piece set for free to play is very hard to piece together, so don't put too much stock into that. For Perception, probably can do some of this. I don't want to use the speed charms here. 200 speed charms. Maybe I do want to use the speed charms. Lethal's next rotation. So another month away, 2 months away till I craft again. Guess we can do some of the speed for the Perception. Mythical charms. Let's do a couple mythical charms, a couple speed charms for the Perception here. Couple of these. Why not? My clan is super casual for CVC. I can't carry the clan like I used to. I think they realize I'm not playing that much and have been losing lately. Especially I only put up 200k. I mean, clans shouldn't rely on one person, right? Curing, yeah, that's a good one. Curing. Do you always summon all your resilience during PR at CVC? Yes, I try to. I usually only do crafting during CVC. Wow, that's a lot of 6-star epics. Game was trying to do something for me. All right, let's do a couple of these. Let's do 100 of these, and then we'll sort through the gear here. I think we have an artifact enhancement event that's happening, right? Ooh, big points. Look at all these points, guys. Like, there's some big points happening just from this crafting. Just randomly crafting stuff. Wow, look at these big points. What are your factors to decide if a piece is trash? For example, you have an accuracy and resilience substats in a piece. The stats have to match the set that you're farming or the one that you have, right? And for me, like for resilience, I'm looking mainly for 6-star epic or better. And even 6-star epic is kind of not really that good to me. So I'm looking for a legendary 6-star legendary. And then for Perception is probably about the same. 6-star legendary would be ideal because I have so many of the 6-star epics in so many different combinations that I don't really care for 6-star epics anymore. Unless it's like, you know, maybe like an accuracy piece. Like I could always use like triple speed accuracy chest. But yeah, for these farmable like the faction war sets, like the criteria is very high. Let's do one more. I don't want to spend all the speed charms here. These are like, yeah, those are big points, right? All right. So new. Again, we'll do all the rare pieces. Rare pieces are gone. Okay, 5-star epic pieces. 5-star epic pieces are all gone for me. Some people might find 5-star epic might be okay, but for me it's definitely auto sells. 5-star legendary pieces. I'm gonna have a quick peek here. I'll move my head again, sorry. For some of this. Actually, these should all be gone, to be honest. Nothing here gonna excite me. Okay. Alright, 6-star rares all gone. Okay, 6-star epics. Got quite a bit here, but these should be all gone. Like if this piece was perception, I would try to roll for the triple speed, but it's not, so it's gone. Even a piece like this, like I have so many pieces like this that it's just gone. This one, speed and accuracy, I probably still take a chance with. Try to get triple speed or triple accuracy. Those are still pretty usable pieces. Like these are just not good. Trust me, some of these pieces I know are good for a lot of people, but for me it's just no good. I have tons of these pieces. Like for example, this is a very serviceable piece, but it's no good for me. They need minimum speed and accuracy for me to keep them in this epic. Like here is actually not bad, right? If you had accuracy instead of crit rate, like I'll probably take a roll on this. The glove and chest slot is like harder to roll well, so your requirements for them go down a little bit. So yeah, I'm looking for accuracy. Like this is actually not too terrible if this was like accuracy, for example. I'm looking for accuracy and speed. Speed boot with accuracy is good, but no speed boot with accuracy, so these are all gone. Love your channel, learn a lot from you. My latest champs are Ninja, 6-star, nice. Also post Suzanne. I was wondering how to build a good Hydra team. I do have some videos on how to build Hydra teams. Basically, you want to cover your buffs and debuffs. And then yeah, there's a lot. The main ones are like speed down, speed up, defense down, hex, and revoke. And then also a way to deal with the Head of Torment. So either you have Shemael, or you have Cleansing, or you have Veil. Yeah. This could be a video. This is a factor I struggle a lot. Decide what to sell and which one to keep depending on the set. Yeah, I have a lot of these like gear cleansing videos. I do release them here and there because I just show myself struggling for clearing gear. Some people like them, some people don't. They're usually longer, and because I have to like sit through and do them for a video, it's a little bit more stressful, more pressure. I kind of like to do it like more casually. But yeah, they also they're not like super popular with people, so not really something I really want to do. So anyways, these are all the pieces we got today so far. Nightmare team, 800 million damage from Teox. Oh man, that's a good team. Yeah, it sounds like you know what you're doing. So you're good. I feel kind of silly trying to tell you the buffs and debuffs for Hydra, and you obviously know what you're doing. We could take a shot with these ones. Like with the speed here, you can go for quad speed. Ideally, they have accuracy. Oh, this one could be okay, but it's a 5-star. Take a shot with it. No speed or accuracy, it's out. Has accuracy here, but I would prefer speed over like accuracy. This one, mythical 6-star attack, does have crit rate here. It could land quad crit rate with the attack. With speed, could be okay. I'm gonna take a roll on it. This one could go for the quad speed here. This one, no thank you. This one's a little bit better actually. It does have the speed accuracy here, but I guess if you go quad accuracy here, it could be a pretty good maybe debuffer boot, slow debuffer boot. Take a shot with it. Flat stat. Speed, no accuracy, feels bad. Speed, no accuracy. Is there any saving grace to this one? You can quad resistance. Nah. No good. Speed, no accuracy. This one, we'll see what it ascends to. Why not? All right. All right, let's take a roll here. So roll the 4, hit speed, or you're out. I don't hit speed, I'm out. This one, I don't hit speed. No speed, I'm out. This one, no speed, I'm out. No speed, I'm out. I mean, yeah, it's nothing, but he doesn't have Trunda, right? When you're talking about Trundas, you know, you talk about other Trunda teams. You don't talk about normal teams. What's up, Vasil? New to the channel, love your content. Super low spender, help me a lot. Struggle with Fire Knight hard. Valk and Nut. If you have Nut, you can do it for sure. I made an epic only team for Fire Knight hard 6 or hard 5. So you can definitely do it with Valk and Nut. You probably don't even need Valk. You just need Nut. Any tips? I want Marius, but I can't do 10. You can definitely do 6. I'll show you my Fire Knight hard 10, my hard 6 team that I run on my alt account. So this is my hard 6 team. Basically, you need an ally attacker. You need an AoE multi-hitter. I got multi-hitter here. AoE decrease defense, and then decrease speed. And then this team runs like 90 seconds on hard 6. You can probably run a bit higher, but I haven't, like I said, I've been super lazy with this account. Show you the end result at the end. But it's a very solid team, 100% team. This one can hit speed or crit rate, and it misses. Feels bad, man. I'm going to take one more roll on it, just in case. And hit speed, take one more roll on it. Crit or speed. Okay, okay. Maybe it's a keep. Maybe it's a keep. It's kind of like double roll speed, single roll crit rate. It's not bad. On an off piece, maybe, just for like a... Maybe like damage dealing debuffer, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just blinded by the red borders. This one has to roll accuracy, I think. It does. Probably out. This one has to ascend speed. If it doesn't ascend speed, I'm out. I'm out. Alright, feels bad, man. Nah, this one's so bad. Yeah, I'm out. Alright, so of all that, I have this. What else do I have? I have this glove. Okay, this glove is the one hope. Fuck. Fuck. Why, man? Why? Why? How many points do I have? 100k? Okay. That's not bad, I guess. Day 1. Usually I do a lot worse. Look at these bait teams. Look at this bait team. You have 2 Nias? Would that be the same? Nia works with this Trunda, I guess, but you don't have the Trunda? You don't have Yumiko. 2 Nias. I guess it's kind of the same, yeah. I haven't thought of stag. Decrease, yeah, speed decrease. Figure something out with the optimizers. Yeah, so this is the team here, hard 6. This one's like 2 minute 30, but my best time is like 90 seconds. It's a solid team, 100% team. Is it worth it to run extra set of keys for Iron Twins? 2x for CVC? I don't think so. Usually I don't run the extra set of keys. Like the gem conversion is very low in terms of value. I usually don't do that. Any champions I need to... Hold on. Let me check out the events. What's this? I have to pull 20 mystery shards. I better make sure I get this 20 serpent points before it ends. Pretty close here. Dungeon diver. Oh, there. Oh, 10 points? Look at this scam. 10 points. Imagine if I got this 10 points and I forgot about the last 10 points for the Serpent event. Freaking scam. Do all ores work for Clan Siege? I heard somewhere, I can't remember where. Yeah, I heard that arena speed auras work. I don't know. Siege is such a mess. I heard it works. I heard it was tested and confirmed that it works, but I don't know. I haven't tested it myself. How should I gear my Arbus? Protected stone skin or what? Stone skin probably would be ideal. Fast protected stone skin. All right. How slow this is. My computer, it's melting before my eyes. Damn, overflow. Yeah, I made about 200 spaces. Okay, we got more energy here. I'm gonna burn it all off in the Fire Knight. I'm probably not gonna get the final reward here because I'm gonna miss a couple days of that farming, so that's gonna suck. Dang. I don't know what works and not. Presets really work. Saw some fights with Armans, not Armansing. I don't know, man. The whole siege thing is such a massive mess. Really don't know. Is RSL helper working right now? Doesn't seem like it's working. Is your Great Hall max? Yes, yes it is. Maxed a while ago. I maxed it at about 2 years. 2 years time. Do you think it's worth that building a second Harima? I don't think so. Personally, if I had a second Harima, I don't think I would because I don't have the gear to support a second one. You don't have the blessings to support it either. So I probably wouldn't. But it depends on your account, right? Hey, Inferno, what's up, man? All right. Yo, Jeeden, what's up, man? And get a 9-piece Slayer considered for Hydra. That wouldn't be too bad. Slayer. I think she only brings one AoE, right? I have to pull 20, right? Shit. 20 mystery shards? Is it 20 mystery shards per day? Oh my god, it's 20 mystery shards per day. Wait a minute, why am I doing this? Oh wait, yeah, okay. I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be away for a couple days. Why am I doing this? But I guess I can probably log on my phone and hammer it out. Okay, that's done. Use 3 glyphs. Tag team 4 affinities. Okay, use 3 glyphs. Who should I use my glyphs on? Who should I use my glyphs on? Main champs are pretty done up. Don't really need any more glyphs. Oh. I swapped some gear out to do some of the Centrano stages. I forgot to swap them back. Now it's going to be costing silver to swap it back. For example, Varl here needs this ring. I'll just wait for a better time. I don't use Varl outside of like one Hydra run like a month, so it's not super important to make sure he's geared out. See, like this Ethos, I use Ethos a little bit for some spots like Minnow and stuff, and then now I swapped him out for a shield ring and I didn't swap him back, so it feels bad. Who's getting glyphs? You're getting glyphs? You're pretty glyphed out. Bunny? Pretty glyphed out too. Your roster is pretty lit. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I have stuff. Here's my Quintus. Somebody was asking about my Quintus. He's not... Oh, that's embarrassing. 99. Yeah, he's not geared out. He's just like tier C, like savage gear. But I think I geared him up for maybe like Centranos or something. Is Lydia? Lydia doesn't need glyphs. Like the way she's built right now, she definitely does not need any glyphs. Eostrid. She has glyphs. He's pretty glyphed out too. Ow. Who else? That's it, eh? Duchess, she doesn't need glyphs. See, like most of my account doesn't even like need glyphs. I would have to just be glyphing like random stuff. Grip tuck. What's your damage based off of? Attack. Here, let's give you some survivability. Give you some accuracy. Give you some resistance. Okay. Grip tuck would be next for glyphs then. Fast stone skin. Yeah, for Arbus, yeah. I think that's a good thing. Okay, let's see if I can fight these teams like full auto here. This one, I'll probably take this guy. Alright. How do I build Grazur? Depends, I guess. For Hydra, you could build him for accuracy. You could build him probably for damage. He does pretty good. Deals some good damage there. Come on. This guy is ridiculous, man. Good thing I got my UDK here to stop him. So many 4-star glyphs? Yeah, I guess so. Oh no! Okay, good. Stupid champion. Where do you use the grip tuck? I use them with my Trunda team. Oh damn, you know what just happened? I messed up. I was supposed to do a mission. So dumb. No one knows how to use that pop-up. How do your teams fare in Siege? Run into insane teams you couldn't beat? Yeah, I mean, for our clan, right? It's you know, I was using my alt account, which is a lot weaker than my main account. My main account didn't really run into any issues, to be honest. But it was a pretty lopsided win for the clan. Shit, I was supposed to do 4 different affinities. Didn't do that. I'm gonna collect this, collect this. No, I want to do this 4 different affinities. Okay, I guess we gotta fight a real team here. Like this guy. 4 different affinities. Okay, 4 different affinities. All right. Watch me do one 3v3 battle here. All right, one-on-one. It's like Taras versus 4 champions, so probably be a close match here. Ooh, that was a close one. We barely won that one. Shut him down. Okay, we're not fast enough to shut down the Helicath. And there you go. Damn, that sucks. Get out of my way. No. So I did a poll recently where people were saying 3v3 was the worst content in the game for them by far. It was like LA, tag team, Siege, and Hydra, and the people hated tag team the most. It's pretty funny. Not surprising, but it's pretty funny. YouTube is dead. Do you have Leorius? Yes, I do. I do have Leorius. I don't actually use him that much. There you go. He gets really hurt by Wukong in LA. And my Leorius not that strong. It's only a 2-star, so he doesn't hit super hard or anything. Roger 3-3. Yeah, tag team people hate the most. I don't know. Maybe it's the missions or something. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for the stream. So thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys spending the time, and of course your participation is always appreciated. So thank you guys for supporting the stream. If you guys want to drop by my Discord, happy to have all you guys there. We just kind of hang out. I do giveaways there and stuff like that. So if you guys want to connect with me outside of YouTube and stuff like that, definitely hit up my Discord. Check out the videos that just dropped on the Fusion. I just dropped them. Obviously, lots of videos will be happening between now and the Fusion drop. So definitely check those out. Let us know what the verdict is on the Fusion. Personally, I think he's not bad. I think he's pretty good for a lot of accounts. Probably less developed accounts. He can be pretty good. Yeah, let us know how that goes. And yeah, have a great day. I'm going to be away for a couple days here, so the uploads, I'll try to keep some uploads coming. But yeah, might not hear from me as frequently if you guys are connected with me on Discord and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for hanging out. Have a great day. See you guys in the next one.